Alrighty guys, welcome back to Star Wars Review. Today I'm reviewing Darth Vader, Dark Lord of the Sith, Issue 1, The Chosen One, Part 1, which was written by Charles Soule with art by Giuseppe Camicoli, and was released on June 7th, 2017, which I've already read the series before and quite enjoyed it when I did, but I haven't read it since it came out, and I wanted to go back and read through it again. And so this time I'm going to do reviews for the series, going issue by issue. And so, obviously starting with this first issue, which I enjoyed. It's a good start to the series. It is more of a setup / build up issue for this first arc and the series as a whole, as it picks up right after / kind of during Revenge of the Sith, and the scene when Palpatine takes Vader back to Coruscant and repairs him and puts him in the suit and whatnot, and then tells him about Padme, and Vader yells no, which we do see moments similar to what we saw in the movie and whatnot. But after all that happens, Palpatine tells Vader that Padme's death has given him the gift of pain, and so Palpatine asks him if he'll use that gift or die, which Vader says he'll use it and live. And so then Palpatine then punishes Vader with a Force lightning session and taunts him by asking where his lightsaber is, which Vader says Obi-Wan took it, which Palpatine then tells him no, that lightsaber belonged to a Jedi, and that Vader is now a Sith, and so that lightsaber is no longer his. But Palpatine then tells Vader if he touches him with the Force again, he will do what Obi-Wan couldn't do and finish him off. But, tells him he doesn't want to do that because they do got a lot of work to do. And he then tells him that he can sense the pain inside of him, the want for revenge. But that, he needs to put his personal vendettas aside because, of the bigger things they have to do right now. Which Palpatine takes Vader outside, as we see Mas Amedda is putting on a show to a bunch of Coruscant citizens and whatnot, as he talks about the new freedom the Empire will bring them and whatnot, and then talks about how the Jedi betrayed the Emperor and whatnot. And so we see him and some clone troopers destroy a bunch of Jedi lightsabers, including Yoda's. But we see Palpatine and Vader watching from afar as Palpatine tells Vader how, a Sith makes their lightsaber, how they take the Kyber crystal and put all of their pain and rage and, dark side emotions into it to bleed it. And, that any Kyber crystal would work, including all those ones they just destroyed, which makes Vader realize that a Sith can't just be given a Jedi's lightsaber and that they must take it from a Jedi themselves. But sometime afterwards, Palpatine takes Vader to this planet. I'm not sure if we got a name for the planet, but we see them aboard a shuttle heading for the surface, which inside the shuttle we see Palpatine ask Vader about his new armor, new suit or whatever, which Vader says he finds it acceptable. But once they land, Vader asks why they're there, which, Palpatine kind of reiterates some of the things he said earlier, says that he needs Vader's help to pull off his plans, but that Vader needs a lightsaber, and so he must seek out a remaining Jedi, even though they took out a large portion of them. But it seems like the ship Palpatine had waiting there for Vader has been stolen, so Palpatine, strands Vader on the planet to, go and find it, which I assume Palpatine knew the ship was going to get stolen to test Vader, which Vader is able to easily find it as Vader messing with the lens on his helmet, which eventually reveal tracks to where the ship went, which we see that some slavers on the world have taken it, and so Vader goes there and takes them all out, with ease, using only the Force, which was a cool action moment, but that is where the issue ends, with him recovering the ship. But like I said, I thought it was a good issue. Definitely a lot more setup and whatnot for the first arc and the series and whatnot. But I quite enjoyed seeing Palpatine teach Vader, about Sith lightsabers and whatnot, and kind of seeing Vader start to get used to being Vader, which, we'll obviously see throughout the first arc in the series and whatnot. But, thought it was a good start to the series. There is also a little short comic at the end titled No Good Deed by Chris Elopoulos and Jordi Belair, which in it we see Vader grow more and more impatient as several Imperial officers come to him and bother him with their screw-ups, and he kills them all, while we see a mouse droid prepare his meditation chamber for him and then cleans up the bodies until the end, when the mouse droid ends up pissing Vader off and, he ends up destroying it, which, I thought it was somehow a cute little add-on story, even though it's about Vader murdering a bunch of people, for pissing him off. But it's probably more the art style is a little more cute, so maybe that's why. But I enjoyed it as a short little add-on comic. But the issue as a whole, I quite enjoyed it. So my grade, I'm gonna give it a B+. So yeah. But next I'll eventually review issue 2. I don't know when I will, but I will eventually get through all 25 issues of the series. So you can check those out once I do the reviews for those. But in the meantime, check out all my other comic reviews and everything else I do. I've been Star Wars Review, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.